Okay, can you all see the screen?
Yes, Michael can see.
Okay, all right. Okay, let's see who else. Okay, we have 40 participants here. All right. Okay, I think we'll start. Okay. For this session, me and Mr. Chai, we are going to touch on the technical side. All right. So for me, I'm going to touch on the Zoom. All right. So my name is Michael Hung. All right. All right. So just now, before the start of the orientation, I already briefed you on this one. All right. So later on, we'll look at it again. All right. So welcome to Zoom. So if you are in here, so basically you already know how to get into Zoom. All right. So I'll skip most of the part here. All right. Zoom quick guide, set up, all this. All right. So for your information, Zoom just released their latest update yesterday. So for those of you who install this Zoom client on your PC, please update your Zoom client. All right, this is to prevent the hackers to hack into the to your Zoom, right? Okay, so as you all know, you can either, oops, what have I done? All right, so you can use your Google account to log in into Zoom also, right? Okay, now how do you attend the class? All right, okay, at the your lecturer will actually created the meeting ID and the password and then post it on the FAM e-learning. All right, so you just need to go into your subject page. Okay, so on the subject page, you are going to see a label telling you where the meeting ID and the password. All right, so you just need to use the meeting ID and the password to access the classroom. Okay, so in case some of you never used Zoom before, or when you key in your meeting ID and your password, you might get this message on your browser. Okay, just save the file, all right, and run the file. Okay, now this is important. All right, when you join the meeting, make sure you put in your actual name, your full name, okay, as indicated in your IC or your passport. All right, don't use any nicknames. For example, Doraemon, Pikachu. All right, don't use all those weird name. All right, put in your actual name in here. Okay, the reason is your lecturer will use this name, will use your name to do the attendance, okay, to check your attendance. All right, so let's say just now there's one participant called iPad. So until now, we still don't know who she is, all right? So, or who he is, all right? So it's better, you must put your actual name here, okay, before you join the meeting. Now, if you forgot to put in your real name in here, once you join the meeting, you still can rename your name. Okay, you still can rename. All right, so make sure you do that. All right, and make sure that the do not connection to audio and turn off my video are both unchecked. Okay, unless your internet connection is really bad, then you turn off your video first. All right. Okay, so once you go in, you're going to see this like what you guys can see now. All right. All right, so this is some of the checklists that you guys need to remember. Okay, so first you need to be punctual. All right, so let's say just now Mr. Wu mentioned that the class will start at either 9 to 12 or 2 to 5. All right, so make sure that you log in before the classroom start. Right, so 9 o'clock usually your lecturer will be there about 10 to 5 minutes earlier. So make sure you also check in by that time. All right, just in case you have some technical problems or you still have time to resolve. Okay, so also make sure your internet connection line is good. All right, if it's not good, then either you have to use another method, all right, to log in. Okay, if your house network not good, then you have to use your mobile network, okay, to access. All right, so make sure your speaker, your headphone, your microphone setting, all these are properly configured. Okay, if you have poor internet connection, disable video. Right, so the next one is very important. Make sure when you come into the session, you mute your microphone, right? Like right now, I can see that everyone mute their microphone. Very good, right? Because we don't want to hear you talking to your mom, talking to your dog or your dog barking outside, okay? So we don't want all this noise coming in, right, during the class. Okay. Once you access, so Zoom is used for the classroom session, for the lecture section, right? So if you want to access all the PowerPoint, all the tutorial question or assignment question, okay, so you can go to the FAM e-learning, all right? The website is the elearning.fam.edu.my. All right, so this one, later on, Mr. Chai will brief you more on this one. All right, so before you attend the class, make sure you go into your e-learning to download all the course material for that day. Let's say today we are going to cover chapter 1. All right, so make sure before you come to the class, okay, you need to have all this material with you. All right, so pay attention during the class as lecturer may conduct ad hoc quizzes during the live session, okay, as Mr. Woon mentioned just now, all right? And make sure that you attend every class to be eligible for the final exam. Okay, so attendance. So the lecturer will refer to the participant list, okay, to mark your attendance. Okay, so like I mentioned before, so make sure you use your full name as per your IC or passport, okay, to join the Zoom class. All right, just now if you notice, about every 40 minutes will be disconnected. Okay, it's because we are using the Zoom basic version. All right, so for the Zoom, we have a limitation of 100 participants at a time, and also the 40 minutes time limit. All right, so don't worry if you got disconnected. Okay, within that 40 minutes, you just need to click on the same the link again. All right, the same ID again to come into the session. All right, so all the session, okay, during your virtual class, all the session will be recorded by your lecturer. Okay, and your lecturer will upload it to the Moodle or to the Google. Okay, and the link will be provided to you, so that you can come back again, watch the same video again for revision. Okay, all right, so that's all from me. Now I will pass the time to Mr. Chai.
Okay, thank you, Michael. Let me just share my screen. Okay, everyone see my screen?
Yes, can see.
Yes.
Okay, get started. So for Moodle, our website, as stated by Michael just now, is at this link. if you want another way to access, you can also go to our FAME website and you can click on the e-learning link under student support. And for as to how to log in, your username will be your student ID. The EW will be in small letters. And the password will be in the format of T capital and then small letter WD and then add your student ID. So for the example below, the password for this student ID, the default password will be this. You can try to log in to this Moodle later, and then you let me know if there is any issues. Then once you log in, this will be your dashboard. Next, you can see your registered subjects under My Courses on your left side. And you can also see them down here as well. When you click on any one of your subjects, there will be announcements here, and you should be able to find your notes under here. Your lecturers will either divide the notes by topic or they will put all the lecture notes together. After you click on one of the lecture note files, for example, this is a PDF file, so just use the download button on the top right corner to save the file. Your lecture form, you should also inform you that they have uploaded an assignment in your subject. And when that comes up, you should be able to see an assignment with this icon. Then when you click into the assignment, you can see your due date in this column. And your name should appear down here. And when you want to submit your assignment, use this button. And after you press on submit, you need to give your submission a title. And then you add your file here. Then you press add submission. You can communicate with lecturers or me using the message function in Moodle. There's this chat bubble button here. When you click on it, there'll be a list of contacts on your left. If you like to contact someone you haven't contacted before, then you click on new message, and then you type a name to search for the user. Then afterwards, you click on the name and you type your message here, and then you press send, and you can start communicating. from time to time, we will post announcements on Moodle. To access them, please click on Site Home here. And when you come here, you see the latest announcements on the right. Then when you scroll down, you can see the actual announcements. This is what you see when you scroll down. And you can click on the files to download and save them. Then you want to see older announcements because this page they will only show the latest 3 announcements. You just click on older topics. And the first thing you should do, please look for your timetable and your student handbooks. After clicking on older topics. And please go and download them for tomorrow. And if you have any problems, you can send an email. This is my email address. Does anyone have any questions?
Mr. Chai, now how the student will get their login ID and the password?
Login ID?
For the Moodle.
Because I already created their accounts, they should follow their student ID and the default password.
Okay, so after they log into the default, using the default password, they can change their password later on, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So all student, please take note on this.
Yes. Student ID and then PWD at student ID.
So all of them know their student ID already.
Does everyone know their student ID?
Yes, student, do you know your ID or not? The EW plus 4 digit. Do you receive any IDs from our counselor? You receive already, yeah? Okay, next reply yes. How about other student? So all yes, okay, good. Okay, so please use the method as briefed by Mr. Chai just now. Your ID, right? Using the default password for you to log in. Then after that, you change your password accordingly. Thank you.
There's one student who said no.
Kong Wan Jin, you said no, huh? Okay. So maybe Mr. Chai, you can look into it, whether you can maybe get our marketing team to share this ID with Miss Kong Wan Jin.
Okay. Let me see how many people don't have. So only 2 students.
Okay.
Do you check the ID now?
Yeah, maybe you can share the ID with them now.
Yeah, just send a private message.
Yes, yeah, send them the private message. Yep. So Miss Kong and another student, please check your ID, right, so that you can log into our Moodle using the default password.
Okay. Done. So we just continue with the other one.
Okay.
And this one will be for your student portal. So will be in a different link. Please take note of this link, go mycampus2.informinant.com. Then when you click on your student portal, you find yourself at this screen. And for this one, their username will be your email address that you wrote down in the registration form. This will be your own personal email address. And the default password is the same for everyone. Please remember to change this after you log in. So A capital BCD _ 1234. And once you log into your student portal, then this will be your dashboard. And here you can see the announcements from your lecturers. And on this side, there will be the general announcements from the college. You can check for your registered program here, this button. And you can see your actual enrolled programs here. Please double check to see that it is correct in the system. And then when you click on timetable here, you'll be able to see your timetable for this semester. This screenshot is from last semester. And then once the exam results are released, we will announce this on Moodle. Then you can view and print them inside here, docket and exam results. Then on the left, there's a button to view. And on the right, you can print the PDF copy. Then if you have anything you want to feedback to the college, you can create at your student portal using this feedback/response. Then when you click on create, there will be a menu coming up here. Choose your department, the type of feedback, and then you can attach any pictures that you would like to. Then after you're finished, you can click on create. And then for some of the other functions in student portal, we are not using financial statement, extra curriculum, upload medical certificate, e-learning, and library at the moment. And this one is Same, if you have any issues with the student portal, please send an email to me. And since we are not using the financial statements, please ignore the one here for outstanding payment. Then you can try to log into your student portal as well after this. Okay, anyone have any question?
We open the floor to all students. If you have any questions or any concerns on how to access Zoom's, Moodles, as well as Go My Campus or campus management systems, you can ask questions now, right? If not, there is the contact email as well as the numbers given by Mr. Michael and Mr. Chai, so you can further approach them later on, right after the sessions. Now, any questions so far? Seems like everyone clear with the Zoom, Moodle, and CMS. Okay, before we end the session, just a reminder, tomorrow's session, right? Tomorrow's session, we will start at the same time, right? So we'll start at the same time. There will be a briefing session by your respective head of program. So please be on time, and if possible, try to access into these Zoom sessions like 5 minutes earlier. Of course, sometimes you might need to wait for your head of program to share that particular, to open up the access by the host, right? So please wait for the session, right? If you are early, then just stand by on the standby mode. As briefed by Mr. Chai just now, please log in, use your user ID, which is referring to your EW, followed by the 4 digits. Use that and accessing our Moodle using the default password, same as for the CMS, Campus Management System. Try to log in, right? Try to be familiarized with two different systems, right? So Moodle as well as CMS. And this is actually preparing you for tomorrow's session as well. Yeah, during the session by your respective head of program. If you have anything not sure, you need further clarification, you can ask any one of them, Miss Hina, Miss Liu, or Miss Lim, and I will get Mr. Chai and Mr. Michael to be on the standby mode as well. So on the technical part, you can still ask them on tomorrow's sessions, right? That's all from me.